Hi everyone, welcome to week 7 and I trust we're all doing well. This week we are talking about JavaScript object notation. It is one of those programming languages that developers are consistently using, and it remains one of the popular formats for programming, starting from the development of mobile web applications to front web pages. What is JavaScript object notation? It is a computer-based programming language that is text-based and is used to store and disseminate or send structured data. There are many reasons why JavaScript object notation is very popular. Firstly, it is very simple and easy to learn and implement. Developers find it easier to learn because of the format the syntax is in. The syntax for JavaScript object notation is very much like simple English language. I also say it is easy to implement because developers can use the same language both at the front and back end of every development, and it is easier to transfer from one system to another system. Furthermore, it is easy to read and write by both humans and computers because it utilizes a human readable text and very common data formats. Secondly, it saves bandwidth because of its client-side programming. The codes on the JavaScript object notation are executed and carried out on the user's processor, unlike other programming languages that have their codes run on the web server instead. This also means that lesser load is placed on the server. Also, JavaScript object notation can be viewed on most websites without the need for unique softwares or downloads. Thirdly, it requires inexpensive languages because it does not use any special editors or compilers in running codes. The reason has been that developers only need text editors and browsers when using JavaScript object notation to run their codes. Again, users enjoy JavaScript object notation because it is relatively faster for them. JavaScript on object notation, unlike other programming languages, notifies and makes validations on every field entered by the user. And this helps them to identify and find errors in their fields without having to wait till they are done with the entire program. An example of a public data source that uses JavaScript object notation is Twitter. Third-party applications communicate with the Twitter API by using the JavaScript object notation format. This allows the public to develop applications through different programming languages as far as it supports the JavaScript object notation format. The JavaScript object notation is used by third parties to populate and validate the customer keys and access token keys that they require to continue their process of application development. I have attached the link to Twitter's use of JavaScript object notation for our further discussion on the topic. It allows their third-party users to do other things, and we'll find all in there as we continue with this week's discussion. Thank you all so much. That's it.